Alright, so I saw Logan yesterday and I'm getting this review up now, so let me just get right into it. I'll let you guys know when the spoiler part of this video comes up, but first I'm going to go into the non-spoiler. This is going to be a non-spoiler and a spoiler review, so for now I'll keep it non-spoiler, but yeah. So first thing, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, obviously great. I mean, I personally love him. I think he's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and it's a case of you don't appreciate something until it's gone, and it's just it's sad to know that this is his last movie. And the more I think about it, just it's hard to process that he's no longer going to be in any more X-Men movies. I mean, they said that they might have him cameo in future X-Men movies or do something. I don't know. I mean, the timeline is kind of muddled, so they have that to their advantage, I guess. I mean, there's always fun to be had in the X-Men universe. Who knows? Maybe X-Force, Cable, time travel. I don't know. Anyways, so first of all, this movie is pretty bloody. I actually think that it kind of had to be in order to tell the story. If it was PG-13, I don't think it would have been as good. I mean, there's always, I guess you could make an argument. Maybe there was a way, but I don't know. I like the action sequences. They were brutal, and they were also a little bit emotional too, because whenever you see that, like when I was watching it and I saw the blood and whatnot, and whenever somebody was just like sliced by Wolverine's claws or X-23's claws, I felt something. I was like, whoa, like they actually did this in an X-Men movie. Like, wow. Because in the other X-Men movie, the closest thing we ever got was X-Men 2, where Wolverine had that great scene inside the X-Mansion where I guess like the Striker shows up and everything. And he starts like stabbing at people and whatnot. And like, yeah, that was a great scene where the house got invaded. But yeah, anyways, so back to Logan though. I mean, the tone was another great thing. James Mangold really knows how to do this, I feel like, and he's had some experience with the other X-Men movie, but that other Wolverine spin-off movie I meant. But yeah, this is a western when you really think about it, and even though the story may not sound like a western where Wolverine is in Mexico hiding out kind of, and then he has to get back into the United States to help this girl cross the border, get to South Dakota. That's basically the plot. And then yeah, I mean, Professor X was also great. um Patrick Stewart, fantastic. Again, just again, it makes you sad when you see them all old and grizzled. And oh, by the way, Wolverine, I mentioned old and grizzled. He is not the same from the first X-Men movie. Obviously, he's a lot older. His immune system can't keep up with them, and he's very weak in this movie. The entire time, he's just almost always tired in like most of the scenes and whatnot, especially towards the ending. He's not what he used to be. I mean, when he gets shot at the beginning a little bit, and every time he gets damaged, he really does look like at any minute he could just kind of like almost collapse because he's just so weak. Because adamantium is kind of poisoning him. That's what I learned while I was watching this movie. Is that like it kind of is. I was a little bit confused as to why. Like, do they take away his healing powers? Is that still continuity? Like continuity? I don't know. Anyways, so that oh, X-23, of course. Daphne Keane is the actress's name. Her first movie, she did great. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, she's a great actress. I hope she gets more roles. James Mangold did say that they're gonna bring back X-23, aka Laura, in the future movies, but I don't know what role will she play. And I thought that her and Hugh Jackman had a great back and forth and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, ella habla español mucho, but that was towards the end of the movie, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I could have done this review in español, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's just I, I'm not fluent in Spanish. I'm still learning, but yeah. Anyway, so anyway, so there is that. Yeah. Let's see what else. The whole Oh, by the way, Laura is kind of like Logan, even though, yeah, Professor X said it in the trailer and throughout he said it in the movie that she's like you, very much like you, and I see the resemblance definitely, and well, not the resemblance, but she is similar to him in some qualities. Obviously, she has the claws, and you know, she's she can be brutal. She can be very brutal, obviously. So, all in all, for the non-spoiler to cap it off, great movie overall. Not just a great superhero movie, just really entertaining, and it really gets you, the emotions, and it really hooks you in with the characters, and it's well developed, and it's just a great closeout to the character of Logan and Wolverine. And yeah, so now here comes the spoiler part. So I'll give you a few seconds if you haven't seen it to close this video or turn off your computer or whatever. 3, 2, 1. All right, spoilers starting now. So first things first is the whole um the scene where Professor X died, and they had the clone Logan. That was a little bit surprising when I was watching it in theaters. I was really confused as to wait, who is this? Why is his hair shorter and all that? And then boom, as soon as he stabs Professor X, I was like, okay, something's going on here. And then Laura jumps on fake Logan and then tries to kill Logan, and then Logan just like boom, just like knocks her out, and then basically kills everybody in the family. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the farm scene. Yeah, that's when it all happened, obviously, and then the whole everybody died. Wow, it was yeah. Again, this movie is not like your typical X-Men movie. It's a lot darker, obviously, and it benefited from that. And yeah, so I mean, it's just oh, speaking of everyone dying, the mutants are all dead, and I didn't really. I almost kind of forgot about this. Is that they did mention something about on the radio where uh, something about a seizure that I think they were alluding to Professor X, obviously, where he might have killed all the X Men, but like they never really said it. Kind of like they were like, "Oh, he killed all the X," and boom, it just cuts off right there. Logan turned off the radio, and I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. I mean, I'll have to read. I think James Mangold released a statement. I didn't read it yet, but I'll probably check that out after. But yeah, I mean, there's that whole storyline. Obviously, the mutants are gone, and just interesting because I feel like in a way that also helped the movie because it focuses on the central characters and it doesn't bother to set up other mutants or just. I mean, the minor characters are there, and there are the other mutants who are Laura's friends, obviously, but it doesn't bother with really trying to introduce every single character every second like other superhero movies try to do. It tried to be its own thing. I really applaud them for trying something different with this X-Men franchise, and with the character of Wolverine. This was something different. Really appreciated it. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know what James Mangold's next movie might be. I mean, I heard he's doing. I don't know. I mean, I hope he does just more X-Men movies. I mean, he really has found his stride in this franchise, and just oh, major spoiler. Last part is that when Wolverine died, the more I thought about it, even today when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh wow, that really was his last movie. We won't see him anymore, and it just really it bothers me because I'm so used to every time an X-Men movie comes out, that you're so used to seeing or knowing that Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. We always had that in the back of our heads that he is Wolverine. It's gonna be tough to recast him. I don't even know if they will. I heard there's an X-Men reboot happening. I mean, who knows how that's gonna go? I mean, there's rumors Tom Hardy might be the next Wolverine, but I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, but yeah, this movie really good. Love the post-apocalyptic vibe. The makeup was I forgot to mention the makeup, really well done. I mean, they well, I don't know who did this, but the makeup on Professor X and Logan and whatnot to make them look all old and grizzled, fantastic. Love the Western vibe, the post-apocalyptic vibe, like I mentioned. So yeah, that's it for this review. I don't want to make it too long, but yeah, that's what I thought of Logan. What do you guys think? Have you seen it? Are you going to see it? I apologize if you accidentally heard the spoilers, but hope you guys like this review, and goodbye.